What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We out here with a Patreon request. This time we're taking a look at this band called Amaranthe and the Nexus. Okay. Now I am aware that there is a video version of this. However, UMG, which is the licensing or the label, which I think is responsible for this band, is known for blocking specifically the video aspect of it. So we just got the lyrics up here and we got the song. And that's going to allow me to focus more and try to derive my own feeling from it without being guided by images anyway. So let's go ahead and shut up and turn it up.
Much good can come from the prudent use of power. One sole and preeminent power.
Okay, so hold on. Before we jump even into any of this, I have that's pretty cool. That little kind of radio sound, right? Almost kind of giving me like post-apocalyptic vibes, right? Way back with the what do they call that? The transatlantic dialect, right? Which was all the rage back in like 1930s, the way that they spoke on the radio, and they did that for a specific reason. But that's very interesting, the kind of mood they set. And these tones that I believe that we're getting from the guitar, and may even be from a keyboard, is giving me a sense of the type of tones and melodies that I would hear in like power metal. So is this a power metal band? It doesn't strike me as one, but it could be. Okay. All right, so this definitely's got to be power metal. That's what I'm thinking. With those type of vocals, you know what this reminded me of? It reminded me of Dragon Force, especially when he hits those high notes and he starts blessing us with those with the vocals and everything. Okay, one thing I want, this might be something that I don't have a firm grasp on what this could be about right now. Not from the lyrics I just saw. Nexus, right? I'm sitting here right now. My kind of thought, right? When I think of Nexus, I'm sure there's like a actual definition for it. But when I think of Nexus, I think of space. Obviously, that's what I'm thinking of, like space, infinite void. And then I started thinking about dreams for some reason. I'm thinking about dreams because that's pretty much an infinite void. It can be anything you want, and also it's unknown as well because you never know what you're going to dream about. So that's what I'm thinking about so far. I could be off, but I don't have a firm grasp just yet. Okay, so very interesting. So I said at the beginning, the whole entire Nexus, I was giving that space. I'm giving that kind of space thing, right? And I love it when artists give that title, the Nexus, and then they try to represent what that would sound like in their song. I often wonder if the title comes first or if the music comes first. You know, they start jamming. They're like, all right, what we gonna call this? During that solo, you can kind of hear some aspects of it almost sound like a snare, but it was hitting like a different part, maybe even a rim. I could be mistaken, but you can kind of hear like a twinkle, like twinkling stars in the middle of that solo. It's just little small details I like that helps piece things together. Absolutely amazing, man.
Inside my mind, there is a voice I can't deny. Break with a blast, set the Nexus free at last. As the future will be there to save us. Trapped in my skin, see the Nexus in my dreams. But will you bury me with it?
These switches. Ooh, okay. You know, for some reason, I felt this song was really short. Okay, sometimes I like short songs, but I feel like I didn't have enough time to. Too busy enjoying the track. I didn't have enough time to break down and see what I think. So here's what my thoughts are right now. And it's interesting because it literally just came with me, came to me. And this right here is what kind of ticked me off. So I have the will inside my mind. There's a voice I can't deny. So I'm sitting here thinking maybe it's more about a feeling of pursuing after what you're looking at and pursuing after something without being held back by either the past or by your own self-interest or your own self-doubt. You know what I mean? Because right here it says break with the past. So forget about the things that you've done before and then set the Nexus free at last. The Nexus being possibly your potential, right? Because like I said, I associate Nexus with space. I've been playing a whole lot of Mass Effect Andromeda. A lot of people hate that game. I absolutely love it. I'm easy to impress. I've played it a long time ago and playing some more of it. So I'm all space themed out now. So set the Nexus free at last. Nexus could be your potential. It could be your dreams. It's just this wide open space that you're probably holding within, right? And then as the future will be there to save us, we can't necessarily know the future. I like that when it says as the future will be there to save us. I think it's theirs because you don't, there's not necessarily something you don't need to fear because you don't know what's going to happen. So that can be a fear, but it can also be like a catching net as well. Like what's the worst that can happen is what you can tell yourself and kind of brace yourself for something like that. Once you got to get over that, then you're like, all right, I'm just going to go ahead and push forward. And then I said this before, trapped in my skin, see the Nexus in my dreams. So you are trapped within yourself. Like that's why I think trapped in my skin, trapped within yourself, but you see your potential in your dreams, but will you bury me within, right? So even though I see something that's within grasp, I see my potential and everything. Will I bury myself within and never reach that? So that's what my thoughts are about this. That's what I think. And like I said, it didn't come to me until I saw this last part in here, which I'm pretty sure has been repeated. But, you know, it takes me some time to get through some of this sometimes. So let's go and take a look now, because now I am highly interested. Okay, let's see here. I do like Genius, man. Genius is pretty good sometimes. Sometimes they have something here. Go down here to the. Okay, so not really any type of meaning that I can look at, just like really, really quickly. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, so this. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna read this little article right here real quick. This is such a long article. You know what? There's something here right here, and this is what I read from the excerpt. They offended many with a combination of sounds and hand tallied most metal fans would agree should not have ever been attempted. So this is interesting because I was sitting here, this is probably as far as I'm going to go for research, but I was sitting here thinking about where this falls, right? We had kind of like the sounds that you would hear with kind of like power metal, but I also could hear some type of alternative metal in there as well. And of course, they kind of gave us those screams that we hear in rock and like metal. So I haven't listened. This is the first song I've heard by them. I'm pretty sure if I hear more songs, I'll start to understand they sound, but it might have crafted out a whole new sound. You know what I mean? I mean, honestly, if you have an idea of what metal is, and then somebody comes along and they play something that you're like, that shouldn't be there, that shouldn't be there, that's a good thing, because that means music is evolving. People are challenging things. And that Oh my goodness, isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Now looking at just that last part right there, right? Challenging things, right? And then this song, right? This song right here, "Break with the Past." Yo, don't tell me that this song is about the fact that they combined all of those stuff together to make this type of unique sound. Oh man, what's going on, bro? What's going on? Is this okay? Now I'm thinking this song might be about the actual band and as they proceed these new things without relying too much of what's been done. Okay. Okay. I think that might be what it is, but my Patreon's gonna let me know, and I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna let me know that down in the comments. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.